Everything around me is starting to turn black. Don't tell me you're
Great ups there in front of the net, just taking the 50. Now he throws one on. Tech 7 does get the read. Complex get a shot on. He does top corner. Complex coast to coast from the save to the goal on the other end. And gets a shot off in the meantime.
Is that on net off the post? Chalupa's there! It's in the net! Chalupa!
We are in golden goal territory. Sui now trying to go for a solo play, but it's going the other way. Marty now gets it around one. Can he find a touch? He misses, and that's going in!
Lasky with 2 seconds left takes the lead. Can we stay on it? The fake is it? Oh my gosh! Bob Slider!
Holding on, he's up. Can he get it? Oh, what a pinch by the defenders.
Oh my God! On net!
He done it!
Going
to game number 6.
Throw this man a parade through Fargo.
Field tackle is awkward. He passes it to Rensick. Blackkill falls on the save. It's on the goal line and it's going to go in!
Now Dusty a little bit awkward, gets a nice touch, that's a great pass! Mitch! What a pass by Dusty, great presence, great comms, what a play by Resurgence.
Yeah, I was hoping that Cargo Space might have been able to...
Oh, right here, it's open! Legendary! That's legendary! Ties up to
But no one is really there for distortion as Isa is actually able to reach it in time in 50. Green guy off the corner. That's a nasty angle! That is a gross solo play.
JD Bauer gets a nice 50 on him. Can he follow up with a center?
Yes, he does. Center. One that's on! Oh, what a pass!
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dipsy winners
And then here the fake comes out from Dorm. Oh my god!
Philo Tactics are your Division C grand champions here. Take your trophy.
We're stuck in their half alone, 50 seconds left. Now staring down a possible advantage. Remzik coming off the backboard, please do it. He's got the follow-up.
All right, folks. We are back for some more Dakota Collegiate Rocket League action. I'm back. I apologize. I couldn't stay out of retirement. I had too much fun watching you guys streaming an ungodly amount of matches. So I'm going to be your host tonight, Katesul, and then joining me is going to be Aqua / you might hear Rooney in the background because dude's just grinding the game. But hello.
Man's warming up for his match tonight, actually. So he's getting it going.
I like it. But no, it's definitely weird to be back on stream. Yesterday's stream, I was casting I participated. We'll say that.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
It was a participation. Oh, first of all, Cody, what do you got in the background? That looks pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie.
It's an esports flag, the bison head. It looks so sick. I'm so happy. Just got it today. Goes so hard.
I like it. Don't worry, guys. We are gonna hopefully be working on some DCRL, like some updated merch, like actually going through professional. So hopefully we'll deal with it later. Because right now we have to talk about tonight's game, which let's swap over and throw up some standings. And tonight is gonna be Div B. We've got back-to-back Div B action. And you want to let us know who's playing in the very first match here tonight, if you know.
I believe it's POSTMEN. Versus Pop-Up Pumpkins. There we go. Okay, I know my Dibby.
I like it. Yeah, Pop-Up Pumpkins sitting right now at 0-2, and then you got POSTMEN sitting at 1-1 right now, which is kind of surprising. I definitely had POSTMEN doing very well at the start of the season, especially with Jivo or CRJ Pumpkin obviously being at Div A for so many seasons does drop down for how elite Div A has gotten, and then you get V-Storm. Who really impressed me kind of over the offseason doing a lot of six-man stuff. I thought this team was going to be killing it, but little bit of slow starts here. So we'll see if they can turn it around here.
Yeah, and even V-Storm, watching him play against NDSU this Sunday, I mean, he looked pretty good facing, Remzik, Heat, and Parker as 3 Div A players. But, I mean, and it sucks because Papa Pumpkins, like, they're not even, like, the series aren't close. It's 25%, like, win rate. It's kind of blowouts. So, I'm hoping to see Jivo come back and, regain. And hoping to see a little more action out of the Pumpkins.
Yeah, and then you can look at the other side. You look at the Postmen here. I'm looking at the stats on the left side here. It's interesting. Papa Pumpkins have them beat in goals. Oh, we got the Mitch. Appreciate the subscription, my good sir. I appreciate you giving me money.
Closing parenthesis.
Papa Pumpkins, they have them beat in goals, beat in assists, in saves. You got the Postmen doing it, but shots again. Pumpkins. Shooting percentage, again, Pumpkins. How are Papa Pumpkins losing? Every single stat here is in favor of the Pumpkins here tonight. And
yes,
that's you got to think it's gonna happen.
My team faced both of these teams in week 1 and in week 2. So we had to face both of these two. And let me tell you, both these teams are extremely scary. Papa Pumpkins throwing like thousands of shots at our net. And honestly, how we came out with only letting up 4 goals in the entire series, 3 goals in the entire series blew my mind. I don't even know. But, I mean, they're scary. Pumpkin has the pop-off potential. I mean, he can do, like you said, Div A. He's been there. And, I mean, both these teams, extremely scary. They can do a lot. Eric, I mean, everybody knows he can dribble that ball better than almost everybody else.
Let's pull up some stats. Looking at the Papa Pumpkins first, the only one leading anything is V-Storm with 0.75 assists. But the rest of it, it's like Pumpkin's putting up over a goal a game. Like, he's looking very good. Again, the stats of Papa Pumpkins are very good. They're just clearly, as you said, just they're not winning for whatever reason. So we'll see if that changes here tonight. But anything else as far as the stats of Papa Pumpkins really standing out here for you?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is they get demoed a lot. And especially V-Storm almost at 2 getting demoed twice a game, which is pretty huge. And I mean, Pumpkin and Yappa both slotting shots in the back of the net, thanks to V-Storm's passes. But that's really the only thing is, I mean, the demos, if they can maybe cause more demos and not get demoed as much,
yeah,
maybe that'll do it.
Then we'll switch over then and looking at the Postmen. And you talked about, Eric loves his dribble plays, which I do think we're going to see a lot of flicks out of him tonight. It's just kind of the standard, from seeing from Eric for so many years. But across the board, again, the other one leading in anything is Fighting Hamster is tied for assists. But then again, between the team, no one getting a ton of goals, but they're consistent across the board. It's a little more team oriented. So we'll see what happens here. But speaking of what happens, we have predictions open for just about 5 more minutes. And I'm curious who you're going for. I can say right now that I'm going for the Pumpkins, and it is 100% because we were talking in chat earlier with Weevil. And I asked Weevil who I should predict for both of the outcomes, and he picked. So it is 100% on him who I have put my my K-Tool curse on, or whatever you call it, good or bad. But yeah, I'm going with Papa Pumpkins. I think they're going to get their first win tonight, 3-1.
See, I think it depends on one thing in specific, how this series is going to go. And I've been talking to Eric a lot. And I played against them last week, is if Postmen have a second man in their rotation, they will do great things. If they do not, they will get destroyed in this game, especially by a team like Papa Pumpkins. They are extremely fast to the ball, especially with V-Storm and Pumpkin. So if they have a second man, I think it's going to be a great series, and they could run away with it. But if they don't, it's going Papa's Pumpkins way 100%. I'm going to say they have that second man there tonight, and I think it's going to go to a game 5, though. I think it might take them. It might take them a bit to speed up.
I'm looking in chat. Here's my plan, guys. So, yes, I did put my money on Postmen, and the reason is either I guess right, and I'm actually right on stream for once, or I lose, but then I get the channel points. So either way, I'm right. This is the big brain moment, all right? I'm trying something new, all right? Retirement.
They're going to find a way to tie.
I swear to God, bro, it's probably going to happen. But either way, everyone is ready. So let us get into this match, and hopefully, I pray to God that everything in the overlay works. I was testing some stuff. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, hopefully we'll fix it. If we have to call in tech support, we know some tech support people. We'll
I've never seen an overlay not work.
We'll make it happen. Hopefully.
Never seen that happen in a stream before. I don't know what you're talking about. Haha.
Either way, let us hop into this match,
look at
ladies
that!
and gentlemen.
I see it. It's an overlay.
Yeah, it is an overlay, and hopefully it's actually gonna work this time. The keyword is hopefully. So.
What happened?
But if it doesn't,
K-Tool. Hey, K-Tool. So I know you've been gone for a while.
No. I deleted the bots. Y'all saw it.
I know you've been gone for a while, but so the bots. You know, you're not supposed to have bots in the K-Tool.
Well, it's more fun that way.
K-Tool.
I'm not saying it is or isn't more fun. I'm just I'm saying it is more fun in my opinion. But
K-Tool. Come on, you've been gone for how long and you've already forgotten the bots?
Like I said, it's all retirement. It's all run out at this point. All right, let's hope the overlay actually works. If it doesn't, like I said, we'll fix it as soon as possible. But we'll have to just see what happens here.
Yes, sir. Let's get into this and look at that, no bots this time, and we're underway in game number 1.
Underway in game number 1, but for whatever reason, like I said, the overlay doesn't want to come on. So we'll see what happens here, and I'll just get to figure it out. You go have fun, Cap.
Oh, I'll have a great time. As Fighting Hamster with an unfortunate fake on the offensive half. Papa Yappa has a little bit of time. He's going to get it over 1 into the midfield. Does he have a second touch? Not quite, as Fighting Hamster is there, but V-Storm will be able to clear right back as Ibex getting a touch in the mid right to Yappa. Yappa will be able to take his time as he gets it over Ibex. Fighting Hamster in the corner, getting bumped out of the way by V-Storm. Papa Yappa can't get it over Swamp Donkey in the corner as Swamp Donkey will take possession. So dangerous dribbling the ball, but V-Storm is able to get that as an unfortunate dribble by Swamp Donkey. Not able to get on a touch, but it fakes out CRJ Pumpkin, as now Pumpkin getting 50 by 1, but buries his way through. As Fighting Hamster getting a shot on net, but V-Storm is able to make the great save on the back end. And now Swamp Donkey not getting a touch, but V-Storm isn't able to capitalize as Ibex is able to make it back.
All right, you're
and now Fighting Hamster.
Apparently what happened is, so Bacchus mod, because there was a new Rocket League update about 30 minutes ago, Bacchus mod updated. And that's why the overlay isn't working, because we run through Bacchus mod. So after this game, I'll reset it. But so that's not on me, that's on Bacchus mod. Apparently just did it.
Yeah. As Yappa getting a great shot on net, Ibex not able to make the save, and Papa Pumpkins go up by 1.
I like that. Let's see if Bacchus mod wants to be nice for me. Hey, that's just stuck on checking for updates. Yeah, doesn't look like Bacchus mod wants to update for me right now, but that's all right. Once Bacchus mod updates, then we'll have the overlay update.
Hey, at least we have the names.
That's true.
CRJ with a great touch. Can't get the pass mid, but the fake happens. V-Storm not able to get it on net. Now you got Swamp Donkey trying to get a touch, getting one high over. Ibex is up, but so is Swamp Donkey. A little bit of a double commit. Swamp Donkey putting it on net, but CRJ is able to make the save. So consistent as always on defense. And now CRJ Pumpkin trying to get a dribble out of this half. Fighting Hamster will demo him, and now Swamp Donkey is there in the corner. Opts to take it a little slow with double commit coming out from the Pumpkins. As CRJ getting a touch out of his own half, has control, but Swamp Donkky, oh, a little bit of a whiff coming out. Pumpkin drills it top left. Let's go, Pumpkin.
Oh, I love that. All right, the Bacchus mod update is out, by the way. So after this game, I'll have to restart Rocket League to install it. So I'll just do that real quickly after this game then to get her going. So,
yes, sir.
A little unfortunate, but that's all right. What can you do when Bacchus mod don't work?
At least you have the score up there, and at least you have the names on the side. So we at least know whose team is whose.
Yeah, so apologize for that, but you can blame Epic for really, really inconvenient timing of updates. But not as bad as Epic on LAN, I will say, with the whole servers dying for, 3 hours.
Yeah.
But
a little iffy on that one.
Either way, we got a little 1-1 game going right now, which I like to see. Ibex now a little awkward. We're going to just be leaving this one. We're going to send Swamp Donkey there, who I will say, again, is going to be going for so many ground plays, which we'll definitely see later on in the series. But I think it's going to be the calm, cool, and collected of Swamp Donkey, Ibex, and Fighting Hamster versus kind of a little more chaos, a little more maybe diving for the ball and aerial action coming out of Pumpkin, V-Storm, and Yappa.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is with Fighting Hamster and Ibex, I want to see them stepping up a lot more this series. I don't want it to all be on Swamp Donkey, as I mean he can't solo against someone like CRJ and V-Storm and Yappa. It's never gonna happen, and he might have been able to do it last semester a little bit, but with these Div A players falling into Div B, I don't know if there's any chances. Now Swamp Donkey a little bit of a shadow defense on Yappa, getting a great touch into his own corner. And now V-Storm getting it over one, can't get it over a second as Fighting Hamster is quickly there. Swamp Donkey not getting the best touch, gets it out center. Pumpkin is up, but Fighting Hamster will be able to make the save on his own half. Swamp Donkey sending it out far as Yappa there, who not able to make the touch. Swamp Donkey trying to get the pass, pre-flip, not able to quite do it. V-Storm will help it get cleared out of his own half now, and Fighting Hamster going the other way as both these teams, it's a feeler game, but it honestly feels like it's like a game 3 right now with all the action going on.
Yeah, we're seeing, you say feeler game, but I feel like they're pretty comfortably in this series. You know, we're not seeing a lot of hesitation from these teams. Fighting Hamster now in a little awkward spot. Pumpkin just kind of throwing that one downfield. One thing I'm seeing that is Pumpkins are basically just throwing the ball and hoping for the best. You know, there's no real thought. It's something like that, like a touch like that from V-Storm. They're just going for the ball and hoping something happens. And so I have a feeling that if you just, you know, put enough shots on net, someone out of Postman is going to make that mistake. Now we see Fighting Hamster streaming down the field. Not the best shot, but it does bounce mid. Can Swamp Donkey get a touch? It's open for a split second, but that's actually past him. Yappa now has an open net if you maybe pinch it the other way. Doesn't have a lot of boost to work with now. Now 30 seconds left. Swamp Donkey trying, but just doesn't have the boost to go for anything here. Decent touch from V-Storm. Swamp Donkey, again, just trying to get it down to his teammates. That's a double commit. 20 seconds left. Overtime is looming. V-Storm, he has a wide open net, but he whiffs it. Pumpkin can't quite slot it, and that should have been the chance for Pumpkins, but they cannot convert.
Yeah, the tap-in merchant couldn't quite tap it in, and now V-Storm doesn't quite get the touch, but the ball is just on its own in that side of the field. Good pinch coming out here by Fighting Hamster, but Yappa should just let it die. Yes, he will. As we go into overtime, game number 1, the Pumpkins have scored all the goals this game, but somehow it's still tied.
Oh,
a shot on net. V-Storm didn't
great
expect it.
shot.
What a beautiful shot by Fighting Hamster, rotating back. V-Storm just was not expecting that shot. Didn't see Fighting Hamster there and getting caught off guard.
All right, I'm going to quickly restart Rocket League, so we're going to throw casters real quick. Let me quickly restart, update Bacchus mod, and go from there. So hopefully everything will work at this point. So again, apologize for that, but sometimes if Bacchus mod wants to just, you know, do it, it can be dumb. So,
it could be worse.
True. Typical K-Tool stream. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, hey, if it's not on me and Bacchus mod is the problem, that's a win for me. Hopefully this should just quickly fix everything, which I like to see. But going into that game, first of all, it was a quick overtime. Did not expect that. And Postman, again, they're going to be sitting pretty happy, obviously, with one game advantage already in this one, which, again, this is where I don't want to say you start to panic already, but, you know, Pumpkins, can I get an invite to the party, pretty please?
Oh, yeah. Bang. Okay, I just also made sure they're saving the replay.
And then make me party leader, please.
Yeah, Gramps. I'm getting to it. I got one more.
All right.
Okay.
Let's try this again. Hopefully everything will work on my end.
All right. They have somebody getting the replays too, so I don't have to worry about that one.
That's a win. All right. Let's hope this actually works this time. Looks like it's gonna work.
Screen. Oh, there we go.
No. Hopefully this will work. It'll drop down. 3, 2, 1, boom. There we go. Okay, see, the overlay works. All you had to do is update Bacchus mod, so appreciate it, Rocket League. But now we're gonna be rocking with a full-fledged overlay.
Yes, sir. The logos and everything. Postmen up 1-0. As even though the Papa Pumpkins do lead in the goal scoring through game 1, but we're not gonna talk about that too much. As Yappa now has a free touch, goes straight to Fighting Hamster, going the other way now. Ibex is there, but Pumpkin will be able to clear it out. Swamp Donkey getting a big touch into the other half, but not able to really follow it up. As V-Storm will have a first touch here, getting 50 by Swamp Donkey. Fighting Hamster up early, but Papa Yappa is able to make the touch. Ibex in his own half gets one touch, tries to take it slow, but not quite I mean, my bad. Gets it by everybody. I thought somebody would have that, but you know, it happens. As Fighting Hamster
That's going to bounce back to him. Oh, it's a free. Papa Yapa doesn't get a good touch there. Ibex now, or Eric, who's going to be going for this one? Decent shot on target. V-Storm rocking the new G2 decal. I love to see that. It's a clean looking decal. Which, if you guys don't know, all the new esports decals are out. Go give Daddy Epic even more money because we haven't given them enough time of our life already. Swamp Donkey trying to drop it down. CRJ getting a good touch to the side. Fighting Hamster. That's a rip off the backboard, and no one's up for Papa Pumpkins. Is anyone there for a shot? Ibex just waiting for Eric, who is just a little bit too far away. And Postman, look, they're looking decent right now.
Ooh, bad touch there, though.
They need to bounce back desperately.
Yeah, not a great touch there, and another double commit coming off of them in the on the backboard. And that's one thing I noticed a lot with the Postmen is they've had a lot of miscommunication and double commits, especially on that back half. And it hasn't really bit them too much. Laser off from Fighting Hamster. It hasn't really bitten them in the back too much, but I mean, it will in the future if they keep deciding to double commit, not cleaning up those comms. V-Storm with a rip on net. Oh my. And I mean, I don't know if that was a direct cause of the double commit, but nobody's back post. Caught off guard. Top left corner sniped by V-Storm. I'm going to talk about that.
As I said,
what a shot.
That's a crazy shot coming through from him. Love to see it.
Yeah, and with a 1-goal lead already.
Ibex? Ooh, he gets a bump. Swamp Donkey going to be turning early on this one. Actually, opts to leave it. Going back, Yapa just getting a low 50. Swamp Donkey around 1 OV-Storm. I thought he was going to rip that. He's trying to scream to the wall here, get a solo play going here. Misses from everyone. V-Storm with a little bit of a weak touch himself, but still a little dangerous here. Swamp Donkey gets beat out, and that's on target. Oh. Good shot from Pumpkin. I'm surprised that actually did get saved on the goal line. Great defense from Postman, but still halfway through this game, we are seeing Papa Pumpkins doing a lot better job actually having pressure, and I think it's because Pumpkin's in the suit. I'm just saying, he's in the suit looking clean and putting in goals.
Yeah, and I mean, he does look pretty good over there in that suit, I'm not gonna lie. But Pumpkin able to tap the ball in, and everybody knows that's the tap-in merchant right there. If there's a ball in front of the net, he is putting that ball in the net. And the demo coming out already. Ooh, Pumpkin has a free touch here. I mean, he has full boost. Was he able to do anything with it? A pass out mid. Oh, Yapa was there, but Fighting Hamster able to break it up. V-Storm getting a pass mid. Is anybody there? Yapa is. Can anybody follow it up after that? Not quite as Fighting Hamster. We'll get a great touch off to the side. Now Swamp Donkey getting 50 by CRJ. As Yapa is up early, but so is Ibex, and Ibex will beat him out. Swamp Donkey getting a great touch the other way. But Pumpkin will beat him to that one, as Fighting Hamster is the last back. Booming it over to Ibex. Ibex opting not to go for it, though. He gets beat, and so close. There's so much pressure coming out from Pumpkins that
it's what they tried to do game 1, and they just weren't getting the cleanest touches. And you saw Papa Pumpkins, they did give up, you know, a goal pretty early in OT, but Postman, I think, survived in game 1. And this game, they're really struggling with the pressure. Can Hamster put it in? No, he cannot, but Swamp Donkey gets a free touch off the backboard. And backboard might be key. We saw here that no one is in a good spot. Pumpkin got sent to the stratosphere. Yapa had to respect the double touch coming out from Hamster, but Swamp Donkey with just a clean freebie to cut the lead in half.
Yeah, and it was the fake. He called the fake. He told Fighting Hamster to fake it, you know, and then just have a free touch. Totally, that's yeah. This V-Storm now from his own half, getting a good touch up to Yapa. Yapa off the backboard. Is anybody able to follow it up? V-Storm is not quite getting it on net, though, as Ibex will be able to clear it out pretty easily. CRJ getting it under 1 and getting it around a second. Can he get it around another one? Not able to, as that ball gets boomed back to the Pumpkins half. He has it in the corner. Is V-Storm able to clear it out from here? Not quite, as Swamp Donkey puts it right back into the corner. We're looking for a demo on Pumpkin. Yapa will get a touch, but still so dangerous. Shot is wide, though. Pumpkin gets bailed out there, and Papa Pumpkin's still on the defensive half, and pressure is building.
Pressure has been building for pretty much the last minute, but somehow no goals really happening here. Ibex is up, dropping. That might be an open net. V-Storm screaming across. What a save. Diving in the last resort here for Papa Pumpkins. Things still getting very desperate. That is not a good clear from Yapa. Pumpkin, though, calm, cool, collected on the goal line here. Swamp Donkey up. Can he get another touch around 1? It does drop down. Ibex is there, but V-Storm beats him out. That may be going all the way. It's going to be just a little bit wide. Fighting Hamster does an opportunity here. But now with 30 seconds left, Postman have to be really aggressive unless they want this tied series. What a shot, but it's off the crossbar. And then Swamp Donkey, not the best touch. But Postman, that was so close to your chance here. But now 15 seconds left. Pumpkins looking to tie up the series.
Oh, almost an own goal there. As V-Storm putting it mid. Is anybody there to up for Pumpkins? Not quite. The Swamp Donkey not in the best spot, getting a pinch out. He has to keep this ball up now as it hits 0 seconds. Ibex into the corner. Is anybody there to follow it up? Fighting Hamster is, but nobody can get to it. V-Storm kills it. Papa Pumpkins tying this series up 1-1.
We got a tied series, my good sir. Oh, I love that overlay. I'm not going to lie. It is so clean. But kind of looking at these things as far as, the score and everything, Pumpkin finally waking up, which we love to see it. And I think game 1, was Papa Pumpkins trying just to have so much sheer pressure. This time, the pressure worked very well.
And I mean, hey, like I said before, Papa Pumpkins did outscore them in game 1. Just not on the correct net. But, I mean, one thing consistent that you'll always see is Eric or Swamp Donkey, a lot of touches. He likes to take control of the ball. He will get a lot of touches in these games. And the biggest thing is what is he going to do with that ball when he gets that touch, when he gets those touches? And I think Postmen, they started heating up toward the end of game number 1, but they kind of lost a little bit of momentum in game 2 until the end once again. So I think they just need to pick up where they leave off in the end of these games, because, I mean, it's like they restart after every game and have to build that momentum back up. And that's just not going to work in this series.
Ooh, Pumpkins in a 1-on-1 situation. Can he get a decent flick? He does get an absolute gorgeous flick. Smiling. Look at him dancing in the cams a little bit. You love that. If you're Swamp Donkey, you're in such a tough situation. Pumpkin just clean with it.
Yeah, that's the Pumpkin that we all know and love.
It's the Croatian nightmare, I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. As that ball going mid, Pumpkin will be able to make the read. And now has full boost. Is he able to challenge that? He is able to get up there. Swamp Donkey trying to get over him. But now Fighting Hamster has a free touch off the wall. Getting one. Can he follow it up? Getting a second. Pass to Swamp Donkey, but CRJ is there to make the save. Ibex a shot on net. And Fighting Hamster trying to maybe steal that goal right there. But great shot from Ibex. Realizing nobody was there net to save it. And he will tie this game up for Postman.
Yeah, you definitely like to see it. A little bit of miscommunication on the goal line here. And that's going to happen, if Pumpkins is going to be as aggressive as they are. You do have to worry about the counterattacks, which they've kind of suffered 2 or 3 goals specifically from that. This is now going to be incredibly awkward for CRJ on the goal line, though doesn't get a very good touch. And again, I'm a little worried with how aggressive Pumpkins are, being in this series.
Yeah, they are committing a lot, and it's going to bite them. It's going to bite them moving forward if they can't start capitalizing on these opportunities. Fighting Hamster getting a dribble over one. Can he get it over a second? Not quite able to, as Val Pumpkin has a counterattack opportunity. Another 1v1 against the goalie, but not able to quite keep that ball close enough, as Eric will get the pass. Oh, what a backflip by V-Storm. And now Ibex off the corner, passing it mid. Papa Yappa is there to send it the other way, as now CRJ and Eric right on top of each other there. CRJ going to the other side, but Fighting Hamster is there extremely fast. V-Storm passing it mid, not for his team though. Ibex off the fake from Eric. What just happened between Yappa and Pumpkin? But the ball somehow pinballs the right way.
I'm trying to figure this out, and I'm honestly kind of lost at this point. We're seeing Ibex and everyone just going for it. This has been such a chaotic series. We really haven't seen either team taking possession, no passes. It really is just hit the ball, go monkey, and hope to God something will happen here. As Yappa in such a tough position, and Ibex just throwing his body at it, up and under Yappa. And I mean, they're not gonna complain about getting another goal here.
Not at all. Yappa just a little flat-footed there on the goal line, not able to make that save. And Ibex placing it perfectly in the back of the net, and they have another 1-goal lead. As I think that's actually their first lead in this series, besides the game winner. But V-Storm with a laser. I spoke a little too soon there.
He's clean with it, I'm not gonna lie. We see just a sheer pressure again from Yappa. Ibex and Fighting Hamster on the goal line. They have to dive at this ball. You know, obviously you're so close, you can't really get any good comps in the situation. But again, it's the sheer pressure, relentless shot from Pumpkins. It's working very well. We got a tied series, tied game right now as we're halfway through it. This is a great battle between these teams.
Yeah, and the double commits are really starting to hurt the postmen here as they were all jumping for that one ball. Now Pumpkin is up, getting a great touch. He needed that because there was a double commit on that back end. As now Swamp Donkey not able to get the flick over V-Storm. V-Storm has another touch, not quite, as Ibex passing up to Swamp Donkey. Has a one-on-one, so deadly in these situations, but Pumpkin able to make the save. And now Pumpkin the other way. V-Storm able to react fast enough to this one. Is Pumpkin able to send it mid? Not quite. Now all of Pumpkins have to retreat back as that ball flies into their half.
Ooh, that's a little bit of an awkward pinch here. Hamster going to be throwing this one. It's going to be bouncing incredibly high and awkward. Pumpkin getting a great read, but no one's really there. Again, we're seeing just a lot of boomer ball from Pumpkins, but I think the problem is the spacing. They're either all upfield or all back on defense. They need to be really a little more space, kind of have a designated first man going for a ball so they can try to find some passing plays. Eric, does he have enough boost to go for this one? Yappa, though, does get a great touch, but again, Eric does get the boost. Just a little bit of an awkward touch here. Yappa now going to get demoed for his efforts here. Taking over by Fighting Hamster, who not the best touch. That's a rip on target.
Shot.
That's a great shot from V-Storm, but again, going to cause two defenders to dive from Postman. Now with a minute 20, we're seeing Eric. Can he get a touch? He drops it down, but Yappa should have an easy save here, and more demos galore happening across the field.
Yeah, and one thing I am noticing is I think the Papa Pumpkins are getting caught a little off guard by how much space the postmen are giving them, especially on their defensive half, because they're booming the ball. I think they're awkward and they're not used to getting given so much space by the other team. And what a
wait, no. Yappa gets the goal off the backboard. Pumpkin tries to get a touch. I don't know if he fakes it, and there's nothing Swamp Donkey can do. You can't expect that. But Papa Pumpkins, they will be the benefactors from that one.
Hey, he was just paying back the goal from earlier.
Exactly. No, that's true. That's true.
And now Yappa in the corner, getting a great touch mid. Is anybody up? Pumpkin is the tap-in. Merchant not able to quite tap that one in. As now Swamp Donkey taking a little bit of a dribble here. So deadly on these. Getting bumped, though, by Papa Yappa. V-Storm able to get to that ball. But now Ibex putting it mid. Oh, CRJ almost another own goal. But Eric is just able to slot that one top left corner.
Hey, that's redemption right there. Right?
Yes,
Ibex
sir.
hitting a great touchdown. And Pumpkin, again, he doesn't get the best clear. Really thought he should have said something. No, Eric. I have said nothing, all right? Get out of here. Get out of here.
He did not say anything, and he can look back. It's okay. As Pumpkin now getting a good touch off the wall. 30 seconds left in this game as winner goes on to match point. Papa Yappa not able to quite make the touch. And now CRJ getting a great touch out mid. But unfortunately, nobody there to... Yeah, nobody can really follow it up as now it's kind of flipped how Papa Pumpkins don't really have a second man to push forward as time winding down in regulation. Will a 0-second goal happen?
Ooh, balls up. Hamster should have a touch mid. He does. We see a shot on target, but not quite enough momentum from Ibex. And again, we've got our second overtime, game 1 and now game 3 going. First one only lasted about 10 seconds. We'll see if this one lasts any longer. As you said, winner does go on to match point. So this has some huge implications on the series here.
Yeah, and V-Storm getting a good touch, very necessary there. Yappa booming it away, didn't really have to do that. He just gave the possession of the ball away. Now Pumpkin will have this one, putting it high. Will chase this one, but Fighting Hamster is there really fast. Yappa gonna follow it up. Demo Swamp Donkey after he gets the touch. Ibex is up early for this one. A shot on net, but Pumpkin is back there. He has a little bit of an aerial, popping it high. Does he have the double? Not quite, but he gives it to Yappa. Oh, what a save by Eric. Now they have a counterattack opportunity. V-Storm will be able to shut that one down, but now Ibex getting a shot off. I thought he was gonna go on the ceiling for a second there, but opts not to follow it. And already Papa Pumpkin swinging for the throats in this one.
Ooh, this is going to be awkward off the back wall. Can Pumpkin read this one? He does get a fantastic touch, allowing Hamster to not get that instant counter. That is such a massive touch from Pumpkin. Now V-Storm, though, that is not a massive touch going the other way. It's going to be a little dangerous, but fighting Hamster. Probably going to hit this off the ceiling and straight down. Tries to almost drop it down. Pumpkin gets a shot on target, and that's going to be it. CRJ Pumpkin in overtime with a little bit of a miscommunication. Hamster off the ceiling. That is not how he wanted that touch to go, and CRJ Pumpkin putting this team in his back right now with his team one single game away from their first series win of the season.
Yeah, and Papa Pumpkins, they're heating up in this series, and I think Postmen are doing a lot better, but it's just the miscommunication between all of them. But look at, oh my lord, look at the touches from Pumpkin. 68.
Boy went crazy.
Just get one more, man. Come on.
Dude, he couldn't even drop 1,000. Honestly, a little disappointed at him, but that is all right. I honestly, this was what needs to happen. Is Pumpkin, honestly, he needs to ball chase. He is, in my opinion, the most mechanical probably on the field. He's the one where you're just going to have some random stuff go very well. He needs to be rushing around the field, but that means he needs a lot of boost. So if you're a Postman, I would start to really look to boost starve the Papa Pumpkins, especially if they're all going to be as aggressive as they have been. That might be the key to success, because Postmen need to go game 5 if they want to take this.
And these are two of the most demoed teams in Division B. Take advantage of that. Bring the demos out. I mean, it was kind of working earlier, and oh, not quite able to get the read. It's really awkward. Oh no, the miss is coming out on the back end, but thankfully Postmen are able to get back to it as Swamp Donkey clearing out the other half. Can he get back to it? Not able to quite.
Wait, what?
Whatever.
Swamp Donkey gets this, I guess. Not expecting. V-Storm gets a decent touch to the corner, and then Yappa just whiffed it, unfortunately, and yeah. I think Swamp Donkey is just going to take that one and say, guys, we're fine. We're fine. I will say, I think I want to see some more goals from Ibex for fighting Hamster. It really has been Swamp Donkey. Kind of most of the offensive pressure from Postman here.
Yeah, and it stems from those two both playing really passive and not wanting to, like, creep up as a second man. And they have forfeited a lot of these chances in the offensive half because of it. But, I mean, right there we have Ibex as the second man, passing it mid, not able to get a pass, though. Now V-Storm is up, faking it for Pumpkin. Fighting Hamster is there to make the clear, but Yappa is up there so fast, getting a pass down. A little bit of a fake by Pumpkin. Yappa does get a little bit of a touch on this. Pumpkin not making contact. V-Storm committing his third. It does pay off for him now, as V-Storm not able to get it past Ibex. Now Papa Yappa getting it over one. Can he get it around a second? A demo comes out from Ibex. Eric has time, but Pumpkin doesn't allow him to take advantage of it. V-Storm trying to get a shot on net, not able to quite do it. And Papa Pumpkin's right back on offense. The pass mid. Oh, not able to get it past Eric. The pressure getting relieved by Swamp Donkey here, but Postmen, they might crack soon.
It's a great touch from V-Storm. Now Pumpkin should just get this one out. One thing I didn't even notice really is that Pumpkin and V-Storm have matching cars. I believe Yappa does as well. I don't know how we didn't notice that they're all wearing the same decal and stuff. I'd love to see that. And now Yappa's trying to own goal and pull a Swamp Donkey. V-Storm trying to get one more touch on this one. Does get it around one. Gets it around two. Can he get it around the last one? It pops up mid. Pumpkin and Yappa go for this one.
Quadra.
We had 4 players going for this one. They didn't care what angle the ball was going, just anywhere away from the net.
What
an
a
opportunity.
touch,
Postman now with an opportunity here. Swamp Donkey, can he go for a solo play? Doesn't have a lot of boost to go for this one. Can he get a touch? Gets a fake around one. How is this going to pump? Gets a fantastic catch. Up and over one. Is anyone there? But Fighting Hamster is so close there. The chances are coming here for Postman.
Oh, but the laser coming the other way. Is Papa Pumpkin's able to tie this one up. A little bit of an unfortunate bounce off that corner for Postman, and Eric's just not able to get back to it fast enough. It's just honestly really unfortunate with that. That bounce off the corner. Can't really ever expect that.
Yeah, sometimes the bounces do not go your way, but V-Storm still a fantastic shot to be there, put it in. This one's going to be extremely dangerous. Can Ibex maybe read it off the backboard? No one was there, and Swamp Donkey can't quite put it in. Can Fighting Hamster? No one's there. Unfortunate shot after shot, but somehow the defense of Papa Pumpkins does hold here. Postman, though, with lots of opportunities. Postman, I think, are doing a lot better, being much more aggressive here in Game 4.
Yeah, and we have an opportunity here. Pumpkin with the great save. And now Hamster will get a good challenge early. A little awkwardness coming out from the blue team. Oh, the double whiff coming out. Eric has a free shot, and he will capitalize on that every single day of the week, giving his team another 1-goal lead.
great opportunity. We see three people going up and miss the ball. Swamp Donkey just slot them into the open net. And again, sometimes the ball just falls to you and you just have to tap it in. And Swamp Donkey's done a great job taking those opportunities. And so now we got Postman up 2-1 again, trying to go to game 5 here.
Yeah. And now right back on the offensive half for Postman. Pumpkin able to kind of clear it out though. Getting it by 1. Can he get by a second? Not quite, as Ibex is going to be there to hit it the other way. Ibex getting another touch. It's mid, but Papayapa able to clear it out. And now Fighting Hamster not able to get it past Papayapa. Now Eric will be able to collect. Catches it on his own half. Getting a low 50. Getting it past 1, but Ibex getting 50 by V-Storm. Fighting Hamster banging it up. He's going to have to be the one that follows this, but Pumpkin is up there so early. Swamp Donkey with another catch on his own half. Going for a little bit of an air dribble. Trying to get it past 1, but V-Storm is there, as the midfield presence from both teams is extremely good in the later half of Game 4.
Ooh, CRJ, that's going to be going out the backboard straight down. Is anyone there? Swamp Donkey with a great clear. No one for Papa Pumpkin is really able to capitalize, which, again, they need that second person just to be there to have these opportunities to capitalize. V-Storm now getting a decent touch mid, easily picked away from Fighting Hamster. Now a shot from Pumpkin going up and harmlessly to the corner. Swamp Donkey now just waiting for the clears to come out. We're seeing a little bit of panic here on the goal line now. Postman, you see a good 50 going down the other way with a minute left. Postman, they need to survive here to force a game 5.
And now Fighting Hamster honestly giving it to V-Storm there, but Swamp Donkey is up there really early to intercept it. Ibex able to follow it up, just burning even more time. And that's all they need to do in this game number 4 to take it home. As V-Storm gets it by 1 more. Does he have a pass down? Not with Ibex there. Now CRJ will have the shot, not quite. That ball is set up high, but Fighting Hamster will be able to get to it. Eric with the follow-up. Getting beat by CRJ. A little bit of back pass, a little awkwardness. Oh, the Papa Pumpkins playing dangerously in this one. And now CRJ has an opportunity to tie this one up and not go to game 5. Oh, go to overtime maybe. V-Storm getting a touchdown. Yappa is up early. Can't beat Ibex there though. CRJ not getting it around Fighting Hamster. And there's 10 seconds remaining. The ball is in Papa Pumpkin's half. They got to make something happen.
Okay, hold on. Ibex has not lost a single 50 in like the last 2 minutes. Boy has had 100% connection on everything. It's honestly ridiculous. And as that hits the ground, Ibex, I think, was the MVP of that game, hands down. Dude was just insane everywhere on the field. I say that, of course, he gets like the lowest points of the whole lobby, basically. But
hey, the 2 first touches meant a lot, okay?
Honestly, ridiculous from the Postman. Again, we've got a game 5, ladies and gentlemen, which makes me so happy. Game 5s are always the best. So, question is, who takes it at this point? I genuinely have no idea. Is it going to be the over-aggressiveness of the Pumpkins or just the calm, cool, collected on the goal line and counterattack of Postmen? Or do we see both of them just switch up playstyles at this point?
Yeah, and here we go into game number 5. I mean, the Postmen are looking a lot better, and like I said, it might have taken them a little bit to warm up, but now they're swinging. Papa Pumpkins having to answer back after they lost game number 4, but now Swamp Donkey banging it to the backboard.
Free.
Does he have a double? He does on net, but not fast enough. Papayapa has a little bit of possession there, but Fighting Hamster will be able to 50 it off of him. A second man close for Postmen. Like I said, if they can keep doing that, I think they take this pretty handily in game number 5. But now Papayapa last back. Pumpkin is able to get back.
Touch, over ridiculousness.
There are so many.
The first 40 seconds has been so ridiculously in Postman's favor, but no real shots or goals. It's all just been this kind of this like offensive third pressure here. Now Postman again trying to make something happen here. Ibex now out of the way. This is going straight down mid. V-Storm gets a decent touch out, but now we said she a rip from Fighting Hamster up and over 1. And Fighting Hamster again. Just the sheer pressure of Postman. It finally collapses the defense of Papa Pumpkins. V-Storm not the best touch, and Hamster just ripping that thing by Pumpkin.
Yeah, and caught awkward on the back end. Pumpkins. And okay, honestly, it seems like there's so much chaos going in this game that like people's brains are just starting to like malfunction and die and not be able to read like, you know, the basic more basic stuff. So like I honestly oh no, like hey, that would have proved my point if he would have missed that. Like as now Yappa has a touch, not able to go the way he wants to. Fighting Hamster in a 1v1 versus CRJ, but CRJ will get the better of him. That ball's gonna bounce mid. A little bit of high bounce. Ibex is up to make the touch. Papa Yappa will follow it up. Has 12 boosts to his name.
Oh,
Getting it by
Yappa!
one.
What an
Yappa!
angle! My boy is going crazy here. We're thinking he's got nothing. There's no one to pass to. He says, don't care, built different. Gets it around with the 50 from Hamster, and Yappa, my boy.
Don't care, built different. Beautiful. CRJ trying to score another goal, but Swamp Donkey is there. Getting it over one. Can he get around a second? Gets a good touch. That ball is just going to roll in the net. That is why Eric is so deadly in those dribbling plays, as he can just make that ball go wherever he wants it to, giving his team another goal lead.
Yeah, Eric, I will say, is the most consistent. He's very methodical. He's so smart when it comes to like those low 50s and just getting the flicks. He knows where the ball is going to be. I honestly think he reads it better than anyone on the field right now. Like, he's gotten so many goals just from being in the right spot to tap it in. He's taking Pumpkin's job as a tap-in merchant, as this one might be finding the back net as well. Great pitch from Hamster. And Ibex again! The sheer speed from Postman. This is starting to get out of control as far as just Pumpkin's barely able to hang on defense here.
Yeah, now Fighting Hamster has another opportunity. Swamp Donkey will be there, popping it over. No, Pumpkin is there to send it the other way. Ibex trying to collect it. He does get it over Pumpkin this time. V-Storm a little awkward, getting a backflip touch there. Hamster shot on net. V-Storm, they're so awkward. What is happening, Papa Pumpkins?
Pumpkin now throwing this one up high. Who's going for this one without getting demoed? Ibex now, good opportunity. He doesn't get the corner boost. Opts to go for Yappa's touch. Maybe going off the ceiling here. Yappa, you better start panicking here.
What is happening?
Pumpkin saying here, let me give you a little friendly pool shot here. Off the corner, but should he? Another pool shot happening here. Hey, it's the power of friendship. CRJ going for a flipper set. He gets it around one. Can he get the dunk? But Ibex getting a good stand on the goal line here. 2 minutes left. Papa Pumpkins, they're doing decent jobs for offense. They just got to make it finally stick here. Good control from Swamp Donkey, trying to find a low 50 again. The low 50s have been magical for Postman here in this game.
Yeah, and Papa Yappa has the ball up, getting it around. Ibex getting a great touch. He has been so consistent in these last couple games. And now Fighting Hamster getting another good touch out mid. Oh, a little bit of a double commit there. V-Storm has to play it safe and put it to the corner now. Swamp Donkey is there, messing up V-Storm, getting bumped out of the way. No. Oh, CRJ has an opportunity, not quite able to get past Fighting Hamster. Gets the demo, though. Papa Yappa is there, getting it over one. Can he get a follow-up? Not quite able to, as Ibex will be able to clear it out. Pumpkin trying to send it awkward, but Ibex is there once again. And Postman able to alleviate the pressure and send it to the other side.
Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Swamp Donkey, he's got him in, up and over. Swamp Donkey, he had CRJ Pumpkin in a vice right there. There's almost nothing he can do. Popping over one, and Papa Yappa gets taken out. Postmen, they are just ridiculous again with the slow, methodical plays. And again, 3-1 with 1:11 left. Pumpkins, you guys, if you don't want to go 0-3, you better start pulling some magic out of that hat.
Yeah, and a demo coming out on Pumpkin. The Swamp Donkey will be able to burn some time here, sending the ball far. V-Storm is up. That ball just not going in a favorable spot. Fighting Hamster, that might be the dagger there. He was able to put it bottom left corner, and 4 goals, 3-goal lead, 55 seconds left. Papa Pumpkins, it really is miracle time.
Yeah, this is definitely where you start to panic. Obviously, this is where, the light goes out of the eyes, the wind's out of the sails. This is where you really got to figure out, is any bounce going to go our way? Or do the Rocket League gods just say, no, today is not your day here. Pumpkin, he needs to score on this flick, and that is not going to do it. There's going to be so much time wasted with this transition here. And Ibex, if that drops down, that is a absolute free ball. Is anyone there? Swamp Donkey up and over, and that is going to be number 5 in Game 5. Postman looking to secure it right now.
Yeah, and that's about all. As unfortunately, all these touches just getting banged high, banged far, and wasting so much time. And they might find another one here. That ball's going off the side. Swamp Donkey a little awkward. Pumpkin has an opportunity now to cut it down. Getting a flick. It's not over. Life is not gone. But 3 goals in 25 seconds. They gotta find some type of magic.
Pumpkin again. Just such perfect flicks. Why can't he do this in CCL, dude? My God, like.
Or in
honestly.
1v1v1s, you know, like.
Hey, that was us that casted that specifically. So.
Yeah.
Little
Ooh,
fake
the fake
kickoff there.
kickoff.
I like that. You know, you got to try something down with 20 seconds left. You have to do something. So I do respect it.
Double
but-
commit. It's on. Oh, that might
Yeah,
have been all now.
All right, that's it right there. Yeah, 14 seconds left. Eric's just gonna do Eric thing. So Postman, a very, very phenomenal game 5 here. Little sketchy in the middle, you know, games 3 and 4, but well deserved here.
Hey, I told you, Postmen in 5 if they have the second man. They had the second man, Postmen in 5.
Yeah, Postman taking this one. Love to see it. And yeah, game 5. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not gonna lie. We had great games between both these teams, and we'll hopefully get them in for an interview as soon as possible. But
Perfecto.
all right, let me give everyone their channel points. All the big brain people. But looks like we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Boys, how we feeling after the win?
I better see that own goal on my stats.
Dude, it was so beautiful in the cams. We just see your hands over your face for just like 10 seconds himself. Or 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I coped and I told Carter I lagged. I did not lag. Sorry, Carter. I lied.
I love that. I love that.
Yikes.
But okay, I am curious, kind of going into that, game 4, game 5. Obviously, you guys are down 2-1. Was anything changed at all, or you guys just grinded out and it turned out?
We didn't really change anything. We just said we got this, and we were right.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing this week was having a second man, as Cody was mentioning, and we did for a lot of the game, which was beautiful, and got us a dub.
I like
Hey,
that.
I said, if you guys have a second man, you guys win in 5. And hey, you guys won in 5. You had the second man, and hey, I don't know if I'm just like that, but hey, if you want predictions, come to me.
I will say my big brain plan worked of predicting on stream that you guys were gonna lose, but then betting for you guys, so I got paid out. So I got something cooking.
What we learned today is that what you say on stream matters more than
yes
what you actually bet on. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep. So it worked out. But no, honestly, you guys looked really, really good. I think the start, you guys were kind of just struggling a little bit as far as getting positioning done. But once you guys got into game 4 and 5, you guys had so much more pressure. I think Fighting Hamster kind of going to you then. Is it interesting kind of with just like the speed of play with everyone else on the field? Like, where do you find yourself fitting in on this team?
I would like to think that I'm like equal to them, except Swamped. He's better.
Oh no! You carried me in a ranked. What?
Yeah, I like to think that I'm pretty equal compared to everybody else. That I can keep up. I do whiff a lot, I know, but I can keep up with everyone else.
Join the club. I like that. Now, you guys on defense, too. Honestly, there was some ridiculous saves. Some bounces. Eric, I don't think there was a single low 50 that didn't immediately bounce directly back to you for like an open net. Like it was ridiculous, your bounces, dude.
I don't know if you guys saw, but I don't know if it was the 3. Like I had like a little 3v1. I looked back at Carter, who was watching like 3 seconds behind, and pointed at him. I just pointed at him for like a good 5-10 seconds until he saw it, and that was peak for me.
Oh, I love that. Cody, what questions you got for these boys?
I was just gonna look at Ibex. I mean, the beginning of the series started out maybe a little slow, but toward the end of that series, I don't know what you changed, but you changed something, and you were like a defensive wizard and a 50 master. Like, I don't think we saw you get one bad touch on defense or one bad 50. And Kato mentioned it in game 4. You like won every single 50. Like, I don't know what you changed, or if you have any enlightenment on us, how you won every single, turned 50-50s into 100%. I'm winning this. But if you want to share with the class, I mean, please.
I got 3 words for you, and those words are inconsistency is key. I mean, it's sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe bad. That's about as far as it goes. It takes me a little while to get warmed up, and that's probably what it's more chalked up to. I came in fairly cold, I guess, not having played a whole lot of Rocket League this week. But
I like it. I like it. Well, boys, huge congratulations on your win. Obviously, moving to 2-1 on the season. It is a great step in the right direction. So, big congratulations and best of luck in the rest of the season.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Great game. It went to 5. It makes me happy. You know, I got paid too, which is always a win. But it's so interesting to see like how the teams play in game 1. You know, a little slow, a little inconsistent, maybe just a little nervous, you know, to get back in the swing of things. But then by the end of the series, literally it's 2 different teams. It's crazy the difference that 20 minutes of gameplay makes.
No, and especially when the teams start to learn each other and, you know, get that kind of play style of the other team down. I mean, you can adjust and you really see what team, you know, makes those adjustments and which team just kind of doesn't notice it and just tries to play along with it. And I mean, you saw today as the Postmen were able to make those changes. Unfortunately, Papa Pumpkin's not able to keep up, and they go to 0-3. Postmen go to 2-1. So I mean, it'll be fun to see how these teams kind of improve over the season.
Yeah, should be interesting. But with that, we're gonna go to a little intermission. We've got another series coming up next, so we're gonna say goodbye to Aqua on this one. We're gonna go snag someone else, and we'll see you guys in just a little bit. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you guys get those predictions in too. I'll put them up in just a bit. So we'll be back very, very soon.